If the human brain was so simple that we could understand it, we would be so simple that we couldn't. Learn with Rishi. Now, imagine a universe contained within your skull, a universe weighing a mere 3 pounds yet capable of composing symphonies, solving complex equations, and even pondering its own existence. This is the human brain, the most complex structure known in the universe. It's a bustling metropolis of billions of cells, constantly communicating, processing information, and adapting to the ever-changing world around us. So join us as we embark on a journey into the inner cosmos, a journey to unravel the mysteries of the 3 pound universe that resides within each of us. The brain's fundamental building blocks are neurons, specialized cells that transmit information throughout the body. Imagine these neurons as tiny messengers, constantly buzzing with activity, sending and receiving signals across vast networks. They're the brain's communication system, a complex web of whispers and shouts that allows different parts of the brain to talk to each other. Each neuron has a unique structure resembling a miniature tree with branches reaching out to connect with other neurons. These branches, called dendrites, receive signals from neighboring neurons. The neuron's long, slender trunk, known as the axon, transmits signals to other cells. These axons are often coated in a fatty substance called myelin, which acts like insulation on a wire, speeding up the transmission of signals. The constant chatter of these neuronal networks is the soundtrack of our minds, the electrical hum that underpins our every thought and action. This plasticity allows us to learn new skills, form new memories, and adapt to new situations. Neurons don't actually touch each other. Instead, they communicate across tiny gaps called synapses. Imagine these synapses as bustling marketplaces where neurons exchange information. These microscopic junctions are the sites of intense activity, where chemical messengers, known as neurotransmitters, are released and received. When a signal reaches the end of a neuron's axon, it triggers the release of neurotransmitters into the synapse. These neurotransmitters then bind to receptors on the dendrites of the neighboring neuron, triggering a new signal. The types of neurotransmitters released and the receptors they bind to determine the nature of the signal. This plasticity is the basis of learning and memory. Section 4. Mapping the mind, a cerebral expedition. The human brain is a complex landscape of interconnected regions, each with its own specialized functions. One of the most prominent features of this landscape is the cerebral cortex, the outermost layer of the brain. This wrinkled grayish-pink surface is the seat of higher-level cognitive functions such as language, reasoning, and decision-making. Another key player in the brain's intricate workings is the cerebellum, located at the back of the brain. This cauliflower-shaped structure is responsible for coordinating movement, balance, and posture. Other important brain regions include the hippocampus, involved in forming new memories, the amygdala, which processes emotions, particularly fear and anger, and the hypothalamus, which regulates vital functions such as hunger, thirst, and body temperature. These different brain regions are not isolated entities. They're constantly communicating with each other, exchanging information and coordinating their activities. Section 5, the puppet master, thoughts, feelings, and actions. How does this 3 pound universe inside our skulls control our thoughts, emotions, movements, and memories? It's a question that has captivated scientists and philosophers for centuries. Our thoughts arise from the complex interplay of electrical and chemical signals between neurons. Emotions are generated by a complex interplay of brain regions, including the amygdala, the hippocampus, and the prefrontal cortex. Movement is controlled by the motor cortex, a region of the cerebral cortex that sends signals to the muscles, telling them how to move. The cerebellum plays a crucial role in coordinating these movements, ensuring that they are smooth and precise. Memory is a complex process involving multiple brain regions, including the hippocampus, the amygdala, and the cortex. The hippocampus is crucial for forming new memories, while the cortex stores long-term memories. Section 6. The uncharted territories, a future of brain exploration. The human brain remains one of the greatest mysteries of science. Despite decades of research, we still have much to learn about this complex organ. Advances in neuroimaging techniques are allowing us to peer deeper into the brain than ever before, revealing its intricate workings in unprecedented detail. New tools and technologies are being developed to study brain activity at the cellular and molecular level, providing new insights into the mechanisms of brain function. The development of brain-computer interfaces holds the potential to revolutionize the treatment of neurological disorders and enhance human capabilities in ways we can only imagine. The journey into the inner cosmos is far from over. Learn with Rishi.